Okay, so you're ready to reinvent yourself. You're tired of being basic. You're tired of being boring. You're ready to become that girl. Honey, I'm so glad that you found this episode. I'm going to break down 7 tips that you can use to become that girl as soon as today. If you're ready to get started, get your pen, get your Post-it, get your ambition planner, and let's go. Hello, Ambition Babes. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dion, also known as the Face of Ambition. Across all social media platforms, I am so grateful that you have found this channel, honey. If this is your first time visiting, I help women over 40 reinvent themselves and prioritize self-care. But listen, honey, just because I'm a woman of a certain age and you may not be in my same age category does not mean that you are not welcomed here. I am so glad that you have found this space and that you are looking to be able to become her. You're like, I want to become that girl. This is my season. This is my time. This is the opportunity that I've been looking for. You are absolutely ready, but you don't know where to start. I'm going to give you 7 tips that I have used over and over again to reinvent myself and become that girl. I know that we're on a reinvention journey and it can be hard. Sometimes we feel alone. Sometimes we have individuals that are working against us. Like our friends are like, why are you doing this? Like, I don't even know you anymore. Or your spouse or your partner is unsure about the person that you're becoming. But the reality of it is that everything that you should be doing in this journey should be making you better, should be leveling you up. Your glow and your aura should be so bright that individuals are attracted to you as opposed to repelled by the way that you're acting. I'm going to break down the 7 ways that you can become her, that you can become the woman of your dreams, that you can be your true and authentic self. And the majority of these steps you can start as soon as today. I'm not even gonna hold you, honey. We're gonna go ahead and get started with these tips. The very first thing that you need to do to become the woman of your dreams is to cultivate self-awareness. Being self-aware seems like it's actually a hard thing to do. I don't know how people see me. I don't know how individuals experience me. I feel like I'm a really nice and generous person. I feel like I'm kind to everyone. But what you can do in order to become even more self-aware is to actually do a SWOT analysis on yourself. I have spoken about doing this in other videos, but I sincerely believe that this is something that you should do quarterly. Honestly, you could do this on the back of a Post-it. Take your Post-it, separate it in 4 parts, and look at your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Sometimes you can switch in threats with challenges, but really start identifying your personal strengths. This is the very first step into becoming more self-aware. What are the things that you're absolutely good at? What are the things that you are known for? What are the things that people compliment you for being and the way that you show up? On the flip side of that, what are some of the weaknesses that you have? What are some of the things that you're like, you know what, I am not strong in this area. This is an area that I always seem to fail at. This is a space that I really want to be able to be better in. Then you look at your opportunities. Your opportunities are going to be spaces where you are like, I could actually do more in my job. I could actually go after the job that they just posted. I could start a YouTube channel. I could become an influencer. I could be a better spouse or partner. There are opportunities to level up. Oftentimes we're not self-aware to know that we really want to change. Writing out the opportunities that you have to become the woman of your dreams or to have individuals experience you differently actually happens whenever you write it out and just become more self-aware. And lastly, you have your threats or your challenges. What are some of the things that challenge you in life? What are some of the things that make you feel unsure or like I don't have the money to become the woman of my dreams? The woman of my dreams stays on a yacht and clutches a Fendi everywhere she goes. Maybe some of your challenges are your finances. Maybe you're in debt. Maybe there are things that you're like, I really want to get from under this debt and I would feel better about myself. I would feel more worthy of the things that I want to do. I'm going to start spending within my means. I'm going to, really start believing in myself and affirming myself. I'm going to surround myself with better individuals. Sometimes the challenges that we have in life are things that we can actually decide we're going to change as soon as today. Writing out those challenges really helps you to become far more self-aware of where you are and where you would like to go. Number 2 is to set clear and achievable goals. Of course, leave it to a planner girly to bring up a planner, but the reality of it is that you're never going to be able to achieve it if you don't know what it is. What do you want to achieve? What goals do you have for yourself? What do you want to be able to do? How are you going to do it? Having a clear plan and setting goals is actually going to be able to help you to know what you want to be, honey, what you want to look like. How much weight do you want to lose? How much money do you want to make? How many followers would you like to have? What business would you like to start? What are the things that you want in your spouse or partner? What do you want? If you don't know what you want, you're never going to be able to go after after it. Taking the time to set clear and achievable goals is an amazing way to actually say, this is actually what I want in the next 90 days. These are the actual goals that I have over the next 6 months. These are the things that I want to do. Have you ever looked at somebody on like Instagram or even YouTube and been like, I want to do that. I want to have that. I want to be that person. And then just to realize like, no, I don't. Like, it's really cute and that really seems like it would be fun, but I really don't want that. That's not like actually a goal of mine. I see people running a marathon. I think that that is the most amazing thing ever. 26 point however many miles. That is fantastic. And I look at them like their endurance and dedication and their stamina. That is so amazing. But that's not my goal. That is in no way a goal that I have. Taking time and writing out your goals, the things that you want to accomplish, the amount of money that you want to make, the way that you want your body to look, the type of home that you want to live in, the type of car you want to drive, the type of business that you want to build. Even if it is, my goal is just to renovate my office. The goal can be large or small, but you have got to be able to write it down in order to achieve it. The third thing that you need to do in order to become the very best version of yourself is prioritize your health. I say this all the time. Your temple is where the Holy Spirit lives. Your temple, your body is the most important thing that you possess. You have got to make your body and health the highest priority. Without enough sleep, without eating well, without being physically active, you're not even able to work towards your goals and to even conduct the SWOT analysis on yourself because you're not even mentally capable of doing it. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your health, your wellness, your well-being, your mental health, your physical health is so much more important than anything else I'm going to talk about today. We only get one shot. There's no do-overs in this life. So while you have the chance, while you have breath inside of your body, take care of your body. If you want to show up more confident, start working out. Start moving your body. Start taking yourself on a hot girl walk. Go to Pilates, go to yoga, go to spin class, go lift weights, go walk on a treadmill. The moment that you start prioritizing your health, the moment that you say, I'm going to eat better, I'm going to start juicing, I'm going to eat more raw vegetables, I'm going to drink more water. Those things actually start pouring into the ways that other individuals experience you throughout your day. Because I feel better about myself, because I've already conquered one of my goals of just saying, the moment that I wake up, I'm gonna drink 16 ounces of water. That is making a promise to yourself that you are actually able to commit to. The moment that you commit to one promise, your mind says, you can do that again. So now I'm checking off goals. Now I'm doing the things that I said I was going to do. Now I'm killing it in my presentation. Start with your body. The body is the thing that we can control. God has given us the most amazing gift in the power of choice. You can choose today to prioritize your temple and watch how she shows up for you. Number 4 is to be a lifelong learner. I've said this before, but I'm pretty sure I have never had a video where I don't say something about learning. And the reason is because I think that we should be forever curious. We should always want to know more. We should always want to discover something new or to learn something that we didn't know yesterday. There are so many things that are out there that we have no idea about, from a new language to proper etiquette. If you want to become your best and highest self, learn something today that you didn't know the day before. I'm not saying that you need to spend thousands of dollars and going back to school. You can tap right into YouTube University and search something that you've been wondering about. Well, even if it's just geography or taking a trip to another country, or even if it's something about cultural cuisine, or if you want to start a YouTube channel, you want to become an influencer, take time to prioritize your learning. You will never have the confidence to step out and do something if you know nothing about it. If you've always wanted to write a book, start learning about the steps to writing a book. Download an ebook, take an online course, speak to someone that knows a little bit more about the topic, go to the library. Absolutely free in whatever city you are listening to my voice in. There is a library in your city that has a book inside of it that will be able to tell you what to do. Take time and read at least 10 pages every single day. At the end of just a few days, you are going to be filled with so much more knowledge than you were the day before. I cannot tell you, there is nothing sexier than a woman that is well learned. The woman that you are becoming prioritizes her knowledge, her education, her experiences. This is something that does not have to cost you a dime. Stay curious and learn something today that you did not know yesterday. Number 5 is to nurture positive relationships. Have you ever been the Debbie Downer? Yeah. I've been her before, and I hate when she shows up. Because every time she shows up, she's got something negative to say. She's always like, oh, we can't. Oh, I don't know how. Oh, I don't have the money. Nobody wants to be around her. You have got to start being the positive person in your relationships and then nurture the relationships that you have that are positive. It is hard to find like-minded individuals out there, but if you start looking at your friend circle and being like, you know what? All y'all is just negative. Every time we talk, there's a problem. There's always something going on. There's always some drama. Either you can be the positive person that you want in the relationship, or you can simply start looking for new friends. Sometimes it really takes you being the person that is willing to listen, that is going to be able to offer advice, or just be honest with your friends and tell them what you really think in order to curate a more positive relationship. Start telling your friends, you know what, I'm really changing the way that I talk about my husband, my spouse, my kids, my job. I'm not saying negative things about my income or my space in life anymore. I'm starting to change the way that I speak. So I'm really on a different path, and I really want you to come on that path with me. I'm on my glow up journey, honey. I'm really trying to stay spiritually centered. I'm trying to watch my mindset, watch my mouth. I'm not trying to say negative things anymore. If that's what you're on, then we can be friends. But if not, this is maybe an opportunity for us to maybe talk a little bit less. Our friendship may change because that's not what I'm on right now. It is a hard conversation. I'm not going to act like that's easy to tell somebody, but whenever you are really prioritizing becoming this woman, you're going to start prioritizing your relationships. They're going to just show up differently. It is really hard to have had a relationship with a person where all you all do is talk about your drama and talk about the things that have happened in your past. And those are the things that you kind of have to recite to each other. It really is difficult to change gears. But what I have found is that the moment that I have that tough conversation with a friend, 9 times out of 10, my friend is on that same vibration. They want to be a better person as well. They want to talk more positively as well. They're just keeping up what we've always done. Be the change that you seek. Number 6 is to practice gratitude and positivity. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, you may not know how passionate I am about practicing gratitude. It is in the top 5 single most important things that I do every single day. Yeah, it's just that deep. Because the moment that I start thinking about all of the things that I'm grateful for, it starts to remove fear of failure from my vocabulary and my mindset. The moment that I start really thinking about how good God has been to me, all the things that I have accomplished, all the things that I will accomplish in the future, when I start thinking about my health and my wellness and the things that I have had in the past and the things that I'm going to have in the future, my mindset is just elevated. When I finish practicing gratitude, and I mean really being able to pray and to meditate and to allow my body to just be filled with positive energy, there are things that are going to happen throughout my day that are going to suck. But I'm like fortified. I am ready to be able to take it on. I know that there are going to be challenges. I know that there are going to be hard times, but I also know that this too will also pass. I know that it is not going to last forever. I have decided that I'm going to have a positive outlook on every aspect of my day. A lot of my day does not go well. It don't be going as planned a lot of the times. I want the opportunity. I want the views. I want the subscribers. I want to be able to level up in this area. I want to do well on the interview. I want to be able to run this many miles. And sometimes I'm just not able to. But the fact that I showed up, the fact that I have another day, the fact that God has given me breath, the fact that I have a family that supports me, the fact that I was able to eat nourishing food that supported my mental and physical health, those are the things that start being more important than the thing that I was not able to do. When you start practicing gratitude, it starts making you completely delulu. Like, you start being delusional about the bad things that happen in life. You're like, you know what? I did get in a car accident today, but I have my life. I've got car insurance. Nobody was injured. I'm going to be able to get a new car in however long it takes for them to give me a replacement. My limbs are intact. My sight is intact. Whenever I get bad news from the doctor, I'm still alive. I'm still here. There is an opportunity. There's medicine to be able to help me. We caught it in time. Whenever there's bad news that happens with my kids or my family or even in my income, you know what? I still have a way to make money. No, I'm not making what I want to make, but there is still an opportunity for me to be able to diversify, to pivot, to change my trajectory. I'm telling you, the moment you start practicing gratitude and decide that I'm going to have a positive mindset, nothing will bring you down. You stop fearing everything. Your confidence is on a 10. Everything will change in your life whenever you decide that all things truly do work work together for your good. And number 7 is to take consistent action. Honey, we have to exit our lazy girl era. What are you going to do to become the woman of your dreams? How are you going to change your situation? How are you going to change the individuals around you? And when I say consistent action, this doesn't have to be I'm consistently working on a new business plan and a model and diversifying this and changing that and changing my friends and practicing this. Consistent action could be, you know what, I'm taking my health seriously. I'm going to drink a gallon of water today and I'm going to drink it every day this week. You know what consistent action could be? I'm going to clean one area of my house every single day this week. Mondays I vacuum, Tuesdays I dust, Thursdays I do laundry. What are you going to do to consistently work towards becoming the woman of your dreams? This is going to take you being intentional about showing up for the woman that you want to become every single day. I hope that does not sound overwhelming, but what I'm going to challenge you to do is start romanticizing your day and start living in the woman that you want to become. The woman that you want to become is excited about waking up at 6 a.m. She's ready to pray. She's ready to move her body. She's ready to eat a healthy breakfast. She's practicing gratitude. She's already meal prepped, so her meals are already ready for her. Start thinking about the woman that you want to become and create the action plans in order to actually achieve those goals. All of the things that I listed are not going to happen overnight, but creating an action plan to actually become this woman is. If you decide to take time today to start. The hardest part about becoming the best and highest version of yourself is to just start. I'm going to encourage you to end this video right here. I'm actually finished. We can end this video right here, honey. I want you to start. I want you to go back to that top of the list and I want you to create that SWOT analysis. I want you to look at your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities and challenges, and I want you to become more self-aware of who you are and who you want to become. Create that action plan. I want you to prioritize your health. I want you to identify the things that you want to learn and the hobbies that you want to start cultivating. Look at your relationships and make sure that they're positive. Make sure that they're helping you to move forward as opposed to holding you back. If you don't own an ambition planner, I need you to click the link in the description and order your ambition planner, because inside is going to be your SWOT analysis. It's going to be an area for you to plan your day. And it's also going to be a full guided gratitude journal inside so that you can start becoming the most positive version of yourself. This is how you're actually going to take action. It can start right now. I know that it's scary. I know the hardest thing to do is to start. I don't know when you're watching this video, but today's the day. You do not have to wait until Monday to start. It takes a mindset shift to decide that no matter what, I am worth it. I deserve the happy life. I deserve to make the money of my dreams. I deserve to live in the house and in the neighborhood and travel whenever I want. And that is going to take me shifting my mindset away from the things the way I've always done them, the things I've always thought I was worthy of. Start living the life that God intended for me to live. Allow myself to freely think of this woman and start living in purpose. Okay, honey, if you've made it to the end of this video, you have an assignment to do. I want you to start at the very top. Even if that means replaying this video and writing these things out, I need for you to start today. Girl, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. I love to be able to interact with you all. Make sure that you order your ambition planner so that you have everything that you need in order to reach your goals. I am so excited about the woman that you're becoming. God has plans for you. He has plans to prosper you and give you hope in a future, and that can start as soon as today. Until our next video, Ambition Babes, I pray that you are well and that you are doing everything that you can to reach your most ambitious goals. Thank you.